All right, Scorpio. It's the end of December, the 21st through the 31st. We're ending the year. How is Scorpio going to end this year? This is like Sag, Capricorn energy here. All right. Now, if you've been watching the other videos for this month, you've been seeing there's somebody trying to keep you down. So we're going to see if you can prevail past this, if you can prove your point, if you can get rid of all of these demons around you. Let's see what's happening for the 21st through the 31st. All right. Temperance. I love it. Okay. So you're using the Sagittarius energy here. I feel like you're definitely cool, calm, and collected. I know that you are capable with this card. You're very capable of sticking to your goal, but also sticking to knowing your peace of mind. I feel like you've conquered your mentality. You know your strengths. You have elevated spiritually. There's just so much here that I feel like is solid, and I really, really like that. So 3 of Wands here, you are planning for something bigger and better, and you know that this has everything to do with who you are as a person. You've planted the seeds, and now you're just waiting for things to happen. So you could literally be planning on moving. You could be planning on, going somewhere different, whether it's a mindset or physically moving away. I see somebody moving. And you're setting up everything so it can be in place so that you can literally go and do this, okay, and start whatever you're trying to start. 4 of Pentacles, you still haven't told anybody about this, because I feel like even the people that say they care about you, they may try to sabotage you. You know what I'm saying? Even if they knew that you're saving up monetarily, for whatever you're trying to do, they may try to feed off of that, But I also feel like deep down, if you were to tell somebody you're about to do this and leave and all this, they would try to do whatever it takes to keep you there. It's kind of like in prison when people say, oh, I got my release date or whatever, or at least this is what I've heard on TV. But they'll say oh, I got my release date. And if you tell the wrong person that, then they'll try to do whatever it takes so that you get into some trouble and you got to stay back in jail. And I feel like that's what's happening, okay? So don't tell anybody your release date. You have the Magician in reverse. So I kind of feel like you feel as though other people are trying to dictate your destiny. Now, the only thing that I don't like about this is the fact that I feel if you feed into that thought too much, then you'll actually give the power away of you actually having control of your destiny, if that makes sense. It could just be you starting to have a little bit of doubts because you're getting closer to the time of when everything is about to happen for you. So it could just be nerves, but let's go ahead and see what all of this is about. I don't know if y'all can hear my cat, but if you can hear my cat, that's him. He's fine. All right, so we have Judgment. So you're preparing for that final day where you have to decide what you're about to do, where you're going to go. I really feel like this has a lot to do with you moving, you figuring out your place, whether you're going to move north or south. It could be something like that as well. I think you're about to figure out, where you're about to go, where your next chapter is going to lead you. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles. You're keeping this to yourself. I think you're also saving up money and you're figuring out what you're about to do with this money. Or maybe you could be moving jobs or something like that. So let's see what you're keeping to yourself. You about to move. You're not telling anyone you're about to move. You're not telling anyone what your plans are about to be. You've been planning it, but you're not telling anyone what those plans are. Okay. I can respect that. Yeah, you feel like people will try to take you down, either in work or people that you just know around you. And especially if you're in a job field where it's very competitive, you can't tell anybody what's happening. So yeah, you're if I tell anybody what's happening, they'll try to make this a whole competition and they'll do whatever it takes to keep me down. And you know that. Wow, Scorpio. So this is where it's going to kick in for you to move privately. Scorpio is pretty good at that. So, I guess you have an advantage. But like I said, I just feel like some people can sense that you're doing something bigger and better. So who do you need to stay away from? All right, we got a lot of people. So All of the water signs, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. All of the fire signs, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And then Virgo. Damn, so you got very few people that you can feel comfortable around, okay? Like I said, everybody can feel that something is different with you. They just don't know what it is. But listen, just move in silence. Move in silence. I can't stress that enough. All right. All right, Scorpio, the star. People are seeing that you're very distant, but they also see that there's something, you know, about you that's different. Like you have a different look in your eye. You have a different twinkle. There's something different about you. You're standing out. You know what I'm saying? Ooh-wee. Keep it going. Keep it going. Don't lose faith that this can happen for you, but just don't get too cocky or anything like that. People are seeing like a new glow in you, like literally. It's an enlightenment. They're seeing the enlightenment. Other people are trying to figure out what's going on. They're trying to understand what you got going on. They may even be hiring people to see what you're up to. They could also be having like a private investigator literally watching you. So be very careful. I don't know what your lifestyle is. Just be careful. I'm going to give you a card of advice because I feel like you can use all the help that you can get, especially because you probably don't know who to trust right now. All right, so we have the King of Wands, Cardinal Fire. Initiate new ways of action. You will do this by going through with your plans. You will stay quiet. You will not care what anyone thinks. And you will do what you have to do for you. You will stay fixated on what you believe needs to happen. And your course of action actually goes right into what your focus is, which is Aries. You will stay motivated, passionate about your goals, and you will execute them because you want to be better. Let's see what your oracle message is. What did we learn for this whole month for Scorpio? All right, we got a lot of things here. So I definitely feel like you're creating a whole new avenue for your life to change. Okay, so the first thing we have is light. You know that you are the light now. You know that you dictate your life. You know that you can execute whatever you want to do. You know that there's other people who see this light and they'll be drawn to it. But you have to know how to deal with those type of people. You have to know which ones are good and which ones are bad. Triumph. You know that it's a bit of a war. I said that in the beginning of this reading, the beginning of December. It's a bit of a war. But when you're doing something that is righteous, all you have to do is move correctly. You know what I'm saying? You will win, though. This is something that's going to teach you. Even when you think literally everyone is against you, you can still triumph past all of them. Partnerships and alliances. Just because they're around you doesn't mean that they're your friend. Just because they've been knowing you for your whole life doesn't mean that they really care about you. Now, peep game as people move around you. When you start moving up, see who starts moving away. And that is your message for December, the end of December. I think that you're making huge changes. I think that the beginning of your year of next year is going to be amazing, different, and it's going to be a whole new ride for you to enjoy. So congratulations, Scorpio. I'm really happy that I could do this reading for you. And if you need somebody that you need to trust so you can make decisions moving forward without having to tell anyone, you definitely can contact me for that. To get a reading or, whatever the case may be. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you want more videos like this or other videos that I have on my channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you are notified whenever I upload a new video. And with that being said, I love you all and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.